Hey everybody, we're back with more Resident Evil 2. Camera is blurry already, so I'm going to deactivate that and then reactivate that and then disable that and bada bing. Alright, so Leon A. I hope I'm on the right disc. I wasn't paying attention to the
A bizarre
opening.
occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T-virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was closed thanks to the efforts of
Alright,
members
so yeah, more RE2.
and Jill Valentine.
We've got to finish
But the Umbrella Corporation
Leon A, Claire B. Then we can move on to RE3, and then it gets interesting. Because then Survivor happens. Oh good, we're on the right disc. Awesome. What to talk about today?
What have we got here?
Didn't do it, officer. I'm innocent. Alright. So I'm off work tomorrow, so depending on how we feel, maybe, very tentative, maybe, we'll also do Claire B tonight. And then tomorrow we can do RE3. RE3 is a single session playthrough. Gonna have to do a safety save in that one though.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this?
And Survivor.
What was that?
That'll be good. Well, it won't be good, but it'll be fun.
What are these things? All right, that's far enough.
It's far enough.
Don't move.
Don't move, you. You son of a bitch.
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. I'm running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! Yeah, alright, so I've done this game so many times.
It'll be a lot safer.
This kind of thing, honestly, is why I don't speedrun. Because I've done RE2 enough on stream that I don't have a lot of interest in playing it that much anymore.
Okay.
Just in general.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
It's part of the reason why I moved on to doing RE3 more.
I came to find my brother Chris.
Just to mix it up. Because I like the gameplay cycle of Resident Evil with classic RE. But RE1 isn't as refined as 2, and Code Veronica goes on for too long.
There's a gun inside.
And Remake can be stressful. And Zero is just not a good game.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna
I like the whole thing of, like, they show you that guy really quickly getting into his truck, like, that guy's a maniac. Why'd you break me? Specifically so you don't have the question of why is a zombie driving a truck. So you have the answer. The zombie is driving the truck because he turned after he got into his truck. Let's do this. That corridor, the corridor of the alley there is weird. Sometimes it'll have no zombies, sometimes it'll have one, sometimes it'll have two, and I don't know the specific reasons.
What are you doing here?
There was a point where I wanted to experiment and test whether or not it's because of different versions or just an RNG thing, and I never got around to it.
Sorry about that.
But it's a weird thing.
I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town? Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling.
By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Alright. So I said I'd do Leon's alternate costume here because we didn't do it for Leon B. So we're not picking anything up on the way to the police station again. There's that as well. Sometimes they break out faster, sometimes they take longer to break out, and I'm not sure if there's a specific reason for it. That was pretty good. No damage, y'all went down quick enough. That was pretty good. I really want to get back to playing RPGs. I've been kind of putting it off, honestly. Skies of Arcadia. I love Skies of Arcadia, but the 100% thing has been stressful. God damn it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of stressful. Like checking everything multiple times to make sure I've got everything that I can get. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Definitely not going to be doing that again. Because I love Skies Arcade, it's a fantastic RPG. But like, with how much is missable, that you've got to keep your eye out to make sure you get that Vice the Legend rank. Like, it's just very stressful because of that. Because like, if I miss something, is it somewhere I can go back to? I need to get back to that and finish it. We're close to the end. Or at least close to the end of like having to worry about missing chests. I've got that last Piastol fight to do. I need to get back to it. Then I want to have a look at the RPG list and decide what I want to play next. Because I'm not really sure at the minute. Tokyo Xanadu X Plus is next on the list, but I'm not entirely sure. There's a few other things I want to do.
Oh, man. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh,
I'm Batman.
you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been cancelled.
Like your party's cancelled.
About 2 months
That'd be a
ago.
fun edit. Like, looks like your party's been cancelled, and then you just cut to Marvin pointing the gun at him.
In a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
That'd be fun.
Chris and the other staff
Someone's probably
members
already done that.
discovered
Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth. But no
I love how
one
clean these
believed
character
them.
models look.
Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
There are no other survivors.
Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock
That is
the
something
doors
I do
to
like
all
about
this.
RE3, and I'll probably mention it again during the RE3 playthrough. You see people throughout the city every now and then. And they die, yes, but it helps create the sense of, like, there are other people here trying to survive. And I like it. It's a nice little touch. RE3 Remake kind of had that for a minute. But then, like, once the train crashes, it just stops completely. And even before then, it's barely a thing. Oh yeah, send people here, we'll get them out. Nope, they all died. Don't even interact with them. I should play RE3 Remake again. I've only done it all the way through once. Could be fun. I should do Revelations at some point. Oh, come on, Flame. Spoilers. How you doing, Flame? You know, if you keep showing up like this, you'll end up with a VIP badge. How many VIPs do I have? I forget because I made most of them mods. Oh boy. There was always a weird line there. Oh, see you. Yeah, it could be an interesting question to throw out to chat, though. Like, if you guys could see me stream any Resident Evil game, and what would it be? Snuck out of class because it's not worth it. That's fair enough. Hey, friends of the stream, Magico. How you doing, Magic? That's not the right button. Yes. Can I shout Magic out real quick without losing time? Magic. There we go. Perfect. How you doing, Magic? It's Ninja. Ninja has actually appeared in a stream. How you doing, Ninja? I give Ninja shit, but I like Ninja. I'm doing okay. I feel like I've got a headache coming on. But if that's the case, then I'll pause the game and take some painkillers. Lem, if you keep spoiling this game for me, I'm gonna have to ban you. We are good. I give a lot of people shit. It's mostly Klim, though. Mostly give Klim shit. We might see Klim today, but if we do, it won't be for long. You bitch. You bitch. Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's also really rare. God. Just going fast magic. It's how I play this game. So I've done it that many times, I kind of have a little thing for myself of like, what's the best time I can get at the end. Same with Metroid Fusion. I don't speedrun. I don't have the patience for it. Or the interest in just playing one game over and over. I mean, you wouldn't know it from like a lot of what I do, especially lately. But a big part of the point of the stream is for me to play new stuff. So for like the next month at least, we're playing stuff that I've played before. Most number of times for me, it probably is Resident Evil 2. Most amount of time spent on a game, I don't know, like single playthrough of a single game, it was Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Knife only runs, goddamn. Inji, you get your ass back in here. You get your ass back in here and chat with us. I can believe Knife Only Code Veronica can be fun, because Knife in Code Veronica is just ridiculous. I don't remember if you were here for it, Flame, but I ended up trying to knife Black Tiger during the Chris run of RE1.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer.
That didn't go well.
Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
Let's see that legendary knife-only all-nemesis run of OGRE3.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
That's right, Black Tiger. I can't remember what the Tiger song was. We got some Winnie the Pooh coins in today, and it was weird. Like, commemorative Winnie the Pooh coins. One of them was specifically Tigger. I should get around to doing Kingdom Hearts so I can talk about how much I hate all the Winnie the Pooh characters. Except for maybe Kanga and Rabbit. Really, just because they're all pricks. I should get around to Kingdom Hearts. And you can all decide if you want me to sing a Disney song per world. Sing Baby Shark at the Neptune tank. That ninja, he's a card. Later, bitch. Oh yeah, that's actually a fair point, Magic. You might not have been you might not have been here for any of the times I've said it, but we're currently doing the 10 years of Resident Evil that Teak redeemed. That was a point redemption. And we are playing through every Resident Evil game released between 1996 and 2006. This is game 2. Resident Evil 2. Playing Dreamcast version. I'll say that, thank you. Survivor 2 is a weird thing. Like, you say Licker's in for no apparent reason, but also Nemesis. There we go, there's Ninja. Ninja, shout yourself out. I'd do it, but I'm busy playing video games. Uh, 100,000. That's good work, Ninja. When are you gonna get back to Dragon Age Origins? It was 100,000 points, and it's covering RE1, RE2, RE3, Survivor, Code Veronica, Gaiden, Dead Aim, Remake 0, Outbreak, Outbreak File 2, RE4, and Deadly Silence. That's a lot of games. I also replaced it in the point redemptions with another marathon point redemption, The History of Stylish Action, which I've been talking about for a long time. It says cryptocurrency. You say the entirety of Survivor, I'm playing it through once. I'm not doing it 3 times. Survivor has 4 games. Survivor, Survivor 2 Code Veronica, Dead Aim, and Dino Stalker, which in Japan is called Gun Survivor. Yes, we will be playing Gaiden. That will be after Code Veronica, I think. We're doing them in release order. People give Gaiden shit, and like, Gaiden is the best it could have ever been. It's a pretty solid Game Boy Color game. Is it great? No, but like, how many Game Boy Color games are great? Here, I'll be here when you get back, Magic. See, the problem with that, Flame, is you're just listening to Game Boy Color chiptune. Probably at too high a volume. At some point, I'm debating putting in a Metal Gear Redemption. Which will include Ghost Babel. All of Ghost Babel. Yeah, we'll see if that happens, because Konami's teasing something for TGS. You're grabbed, well, it sucks to be you. Yeah, we're due to do MGS3 after we finish the 10 years of Resident Evil. Looking forward to that. I guess I've been kind of putting that off for a while. But the sooner I do MGS3, the sooner I can just do MGS3 whenever. The sooner we can get to 4, the sooner we can do Rising. And then we can just do Rising whenever. And be all like, standing here, I realise you were just like me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong when our guard is down? I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence, but in the end it has to be this way. Den, 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 den. I look forward to doing Rising. I should probably really hurry up with the Metal Gear Solid stuff, actually. Because Rising is going to be included in the history of stylish action. You bitch. Oh no. Yeah, Metal Gear Rising will be included in the... oh, look at that, it's legendary streamer Foxhound Cat. How you doing, Cat? You noob. Yeah, Rising is going to be included in the history of stylish action because... you know, Rising is definitely stylish action. Absolutely love that game. Let's play it on PC now. And like, ooh, just keep slicing. Hey, Clemente! How you doing, Clem? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hazard. Doing pretty well, that's good stuff, Clem. Thank you for shouting out, Clem. He is currently playing through Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. And once he's done with that, I don't know, I've not told him what to play next yet. It does always bother me when status effects linger after battle. Especially poison. Poison is like the most common. If I didn't use an antidote in the battle, what makes you think I want to use an antidote after the battle? Ninja hasn't played Rising? But it's like the hypest thing, Ninja. Like, goddamn. Maybe you'll pirate by accidentally dying. Wait, what are we talking about? Slice the melons. What, Rising? I can give you a solid opinion on Rising, Ninja. What did you hate too, Clem? I feel like I missed something. I mean, I can always give you, like, the most objective opinion on Metal Gear Rising if you need it, Ninja. I didn't bring the jewels. Yeah, Leon's alternate costumes, he holds his gun sideways. Oh, the hate status effects linger. Yeah, it's fucking irritating. Yeah, FF9 did do that with Virus. I hate Virus. Yeah, Leon's alternate costumes, he doesn't get another gun, he just holds his gun sideways and fires faster. So, in Scenario A, since it's longer before you get the... It's longer before you get the custom handgun, so it's worth getting the alternate costume in Scenario A, because you'll fire faster sooner. I hate virus as a thing. Both weapons like that serve to be annoying in RE2 make. It's like the single action army for Claire. He's really cool in this game. Fires really fast, reloads really fast. Great. In Remake, it is a fast shooter that takes ages to reload. Yeah, the Stars jacket is N64 only. I think he gets another biker jacket and a Stars jacket. Inissa gets this jacket and pants and the sleeveless shirt with the cap. Yeah, if you want my opinion on Metal Gear Rising Ninja, just ask. I don't like B scenarios in RE2 make. I think they are just bad. They're bad and lazy. If anybody wants my opinions on any games, just ask. I'll give you my opinions. Like my opinions on RE2 make. Oh, two interesting questions. I think Gaiden's music is decent enough. The problem, more than anything, isn't the compositions, it's the chiptunes. Which, if you're listening to it through a Game Boy Color speaker, absolutely fine. If you're listening to it through headphones at extended volumes, then you're gonna start having a bit of an issue. I'll answer Cat's question first, Flame, because it'll be quicker. Waffles. Are we talking pancake waffles or potato waffles? Yeah, that's fine. Top 3 SMT games. If you're counting Persona in them. Nocturne is absolutely up there. Nocturne is fantastic. Meeting the battlefield as enemies. Look forward to our future collaboration stream where me and Kat are just fighting each other shirtless in a minefield. I think the emulation was a little rough there. God damn. But yeah, SMT. Nocturne, absolutely fantastic. Digital Devil Saga, also fantastic. 2 is also really good, but I think 1 is the better game. Persona 2 duology is also excellent. But I might have to go with SMT4. You can slap someone with a giant pancake. Now we can fight like true warriors. Waffle to pancake is the basis of all combat. Chrono Dome. Can't we all get beyond Chrono Dome? Vanilla, like, that's not even a fucking competition, Flame. Apocalypse. I haven't finished SNT 5 yet, but I feel confident saying that Apocalypse is the weakest mainline SMT. That's right, I said it. You know what? Strange Journey. Strange Journey is absolutely excellent. And I'm at the point now where I'm recommending Strange Journey. It's just like, you've never played SMT and you want to get into it? Try Strange Journey. Absolute god tier game. Love it. It was my first real SMT. Although real's not fair, because I played Devil Survivor first, and while it's not Dungeon Crawler, it doesn't make it any less valid as a Shin Megami Tensei game. Top 3, like, yeah, Nocturne, Digital Devil Saga 1. It's hard to choose which 2 I prefer. I love Nocturne's atmosphere more. The mantra system is absolutely fantastic. Having a set party is really nice in Digital Devil Saga, but party customization through demon fusion and recruitment, absolutely great. I look forward to doing Persona 2 on stream. I'm gonna do Persona 1 on stream just so we can get to Persona 2. Give that a second because a cutscene happens in a minute. There we go. I'm gonna say right now Nocturne, Digital Devil Saga, Strange Journey. Well, like, I have hard times picking favourites of anything, so those 3 could shift around at any point. Ada Wong.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's
Some
looking
guy.
for prototypes, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside.
I'm not super fond of Persona 1, honestly.
If we work together,
For various
we can do
reasons.
this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
But, like, for the context of Persona 2, absolutely down to do Persona 1. I've been thinking about, like, which version to do, because PlayStation or PSP. PSP is the superior version, undeniably. But it replaces the entire soundtrack with a new soundtrack that isn't bad, it's just not right for the game.
Ada, wait!
I have a patch for the music replacement. Hey, how you doing, Star? I do already have a patch for putting the PS1 music in the PSP version. But I'm unsure about like whether or not I should do the vanilla experience.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
I don't think it's so much that it's weak, it's that the PSP soundtrack is...
Ben?
No, this is a
The
Dreamcast
city
emulation,
officials that you
Ninja.
knew something about what's going
So the
on.
thing at the
Didn't
bottom
you?
is the VMU screen. The little memory card that you plug into the controller. That's what it shows.
I'm trying to find my boyfriend.
So whenever you
Says
see me
Joe.
playing on
He's working
Dreamcast
for a
before,
branch office of Umbrella
if I look down at my
based in
controller,
Chicago.
that's what I'm
He
seeing.
suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
Yeah, it's not so much that the PSP music is weak compared to the original. The PSP version has a good soundtrack. It's just not the soundtrack for that game.
Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things...
Code Veronica and RE3. Hey, how you doing, Teak? Can we get Teak a shout out? Teak's cool people.
Like I said,
But yeah, the PSP soundtrack, it's a really good soundtrack, and I love a bunch of the songs. Like Lone Prayer, love it as a battle theme. School Days is a really fun upbeat track. The problem is, it's a soundtrack made for a more modern Persona game. Persona 1 is much more of a Shin Megami Tensei game. The original release of Persona, the soundtrack is a lot creepier and fits a lot better because that's what it was made for. So it's a good soundtrack in the remake, it's just the soundtrack for a different game. Like, it's the thing, like, I love PSP Persona 1 soundtrack, it's really good. I don't know, honestly. Because like I say, I'm not super fond of Persona 1 to begin with, and Snow Quest is a bitch. Snow Queen Quest is a bitch. I love the concept. I love that Persona 1 has 2 stories. It's like an expansion of what Shin Megami Tensei If did. And I love it as a concept. It's like, oh yeah, all those characters that disappear halfway through the game and you never see them again, they're in this other quest. If you stick around the school when you go back to it, then you do the whole thing with them. And the characters that did the main quest with you, they go and do the main quest without you. And it's such a cool concept. And that lets you get more characterization for Misako. And yeah, I'll be coming back to that, so that's fine. For Misako and Ayase and like a bunch of the other characters. Persona 1 isn't a bad game, I'm just not fond of it, but it's got a lot of really cool ideas. Like the recruitable 5th party member being like one of like 5 people.
I'm with the RPD.
When I do Persona 1, I'm going to do everything I can to not have it be brown.
It's a dead end.
No, I don't think I've never read the Persona 1 manga.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Who knows, maybe streaming Persona 1 will warm me up to it. it is really kind of the unfortunate thing with Persona being so set in its ways now. There's like the Persona 3 template that was refined in 4 and expanded in 5. It's really a shame that Atlas has left that. It's like, yeah, I get it. Persona 5, very popular. Like, Persona itself is probably worldwide more popular than mainline SMT. But there's room for both. I feel like that's the case with like a lot of mangas that are based on video games with silent protagonists. They do the same in the Zelda mangas. Like, Link gets to have a personality and each Link has a different personality. It's a nice thing. I will say with the Persona 3 manga, that's definitely my preferred name for the main character over what they gave him in the anime movie. Minato Arisato, as opposed to Makoto Yuki. I have no real opinion on the name of the Persona 4 protagonist. Yeah, that one question got us quite a bit. Yeah, we were all hopeful that they were gonna do like redo FES and give it Persona 3 portable content. The whole thing with like, oh, it's just Persona 3 portable is like, cool. I already own Persona 3 portable. I will emulate it instead. I mean, if it's not overpriced like the Nocturne remaster was, I'll get it. I already have Persona 4 Golden on PC, and I do want to pick up Persona 5 Royal on PC.
Right here.
Like, with Persona 3 Portable, it's like, oh, it's a PSP game. I already own it. I'll emulate it if I have to.
Hey, I can't reach the ventilation hole. I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
What? Ada, wait!
Yeah, which I've done. I've bought the Nocturne HD remaster twice. I bought it on Switch and I own it on PC now. And I bought the deluxe versions both times so I can have the Dante content. And it's frustrating. Especially because of the price. Like, if Nocturne HD had launched at like $30, and then the Dante content was $10 DLC, that would have been fine. But the fact that it launched at like $55, and there's like $10 extra for Dante, was bullshit. At that price point, Dante should have been included. Especially with how bare bones of a remaster it is. Remaster. And I've not even bought Soul Hackers 2, I don't care right now. I haven't finished SMT5, I've played it for like 2 hours. I'll do it eventually, and I'll use the stream to push myself to do it. But right now, I don't overly care. It's not even SMT5 was bad, it just didn't grab me. Yes, Rido is default. Rido used to be a curiosity, but then, like, I got through a bunch of, cause, like, the Rido version was fan-translated years ago. I got through a bunch of it, and I got to the Rido fight, and it's like, they just put the Dante music over it. Like, they've done a little work with it, and Nocturne HD added voice acting to it, which is pretty cool. Like, Rido in concept and character and battle is just Dante. Like, they don't even give him his own theme, which is so disappointing. Because, like, you could have just swapped out the battle theme for Rido and Dante with, like, the Devil Summoner battle theme. And that would have been fine. Like in Digital Devil Saga, when you fight Demi-Fiend, and the theme for that fight is just a Nocturne random battle theme. And it's awesome. But the battle theme for the Dante Rido fight, it feels Devil May Cry. Like, it feels much more like Devil May Cry 1. Like, light rock leaning into like heavy techno. Like, it makes me think of Ultraviolet, the Nilo Angelo battle theme. And for Rido to just have it as well feels lazy. And it led me into despair. Hey, Amber with the raid. How you doing, Amber? Flappy, how you doing? Ah, shit. Yep. Can we get Amber a shout out, please? Thank you, Clementhy. It's the Emily Bay. How you doing, Emily? We're currently doing RE2. Leon A, Claire B, as part of the 10 Years of Resident Evil series that we're doing, where we play through every Resident Evil game released between 1996 and 2006. Don't know why it's playing again. And it led me... Oh, it's going again. It hadn't done that since, It hadn't done the looping sound since I started the new streaming on the new PC. It's weird. We'll forget that shotgun ammo. How's everybody doing? Did you get the good ending, Amber? Amber has been playing Resident Evil Director's Cut. She was doing the Jill playthrough, aiming for the good ending. Got killed by gas. That's embarrassing. She did. She did. She's super dead. Silence. Gas presumed... That's not a hunter. Presumably in the lab, that one room with the awkward block pushing puzzle that sucks. That's rude. Gas. Can't reach it from here. Handgun bullets away. Magnum away. Klim is rude. Feel free to ban him. Who's a gas mask? Okay. How's everybody doing? That's Klim. It's good work, Emily. I'm proud of you. You can call me Mr. X. Or another one? No, good. Who are you? You can call me Deep Throat. Deep Throat? From Shadow Moses? Never mind. Call me Mr. X. Yeah. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. This is my boomstick. Are you waterfall? No, that was the cigarette smoking, man. So, for anybody who doesn't know me, I am mecha-chrono. I play video games on streams. Stream games. Mostly, like, I say mostly RPGs. When people talk about me, they're like, oh yeah, Mecha plays RPGs. And it's like, when was the last time I played an RPG? We mean to get back to the RPGs. We do. We really do. Don't stream. Emily doesn't know me. Pay no attention to the VIP badge. Someone with the X tape on the window. It's been a long time since I've watched the X-Files. Thanks for joining us, Flame. You take care of yourself, buddy, and we will catch you next time. I mean, to be fair, the X-Files was good. Like, X-Files was prime TV in the 90s. Like, you think about, like, classic TV shows that were... They're still worth watching now, that were absolutely fantastic in the 90s. Like, X-Files... Farscape. I feel like Farscape started in the 90s. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, absolutely fantastic stuff. That's right, the tooth is out there. Alright, so this is wrapping up the police station. So what I want to do now is head to the item box, get out the crank, and keep the shotgun. But get the small key so I can get the custom handgun. It's always nice to have people in the chat to talk about Shin Megami Tensei with. Small key for small doors. What rhymes with doors? That's right. Boars. With the little tusks. Say little, like. Boars can be vicious. Those tusks tear through. Oh. Kuna Matata indeed. Means no worries. All the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. I'm gonna go you with my tusks. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. There it is. He was so hot. Steam looked cool. Do I make a decent time? I don't know. Let's say we are. We'll say we're making decent time. Alright. So with Leon, it's important to drop through the floor first here before we go to the clock tower, because we won't come back to this room. Whereas with Claire, it's faster to go through the clock tower and then come back and fall through the floor here. Because that way you only have to go up the stairs once. You're on the stream? Why? Why would you do that to me? Oh, we're friends. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. So there isn't a liquor up here with Leon. There is with Claire, and it's fucking irritating because of that. Although on Claire B, there isn't a liquor up here because you have to deal with Mr. X on the way back. Rank it. Rank it. Bum. Don't worry about Leon being in caution, it is all part of the plan. I think they bought it. Yeah, overall, I find OG RE2 less frustrating to replay than RE2 make.
No! Get away!
That's why you should always make sure to wear your masks when out in public. If he was wearing a face mask, then that wouldn't have happened. I don't know, Emily. I can't think of who would want to or why they would want to. I mean, it's clearly the worst Resident Evil game. Ben!
Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Insanity.
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
I will say, I was disappointed with the effects in RE2 Remake of, like, when the G embryo burrows out from whoever's it's been implanted in. I was disappointed with just how tame that was. Especially when compared to the original.
My chest! It's burning!
What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
I love the thing there of, like, you hear the door open, and for a second there, your first thought is going to be, did that thing open the door?
To the chemical plant.
And then
I have a
the
feeling
camera
that's where
switches and
I'll
you see
find
that
Shaun.
Ada's there.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Miserable death. That's a line that keeps coming up. Like when you examine Wesker's body in OGRE1, the character just says a miserable death. Like we did it in both Chris and Jill scenario. We examined Wesker's body because we went out of our way to find Wesker's body in Jill scenario, and they both just say a miserable death. It's like it's a weird phrase to be common. Bored or resigned? I can't remember what Claire's doing at this point in B scenario. I think she's just lost Sherry again. So how you doing, Emily? It's been a while since we've seen you. Just gonna get me Magnum out. The Lightning Hawk. Adult life does suck. I absolutely just want to be able to play video games all day. I'm doing alright. Ups and downs. Doing better since my birthday, and I feel like I'm starting to slip back into the problem though. But like, we push forward. Try and deal with it in our own ways. Keep on keeping on. Absolutely hideous. And there it is. Later, bitch.
Ada!
One thing, like we'll get into the whole thing in a second, but the eye specifically, the eye mutation in William Birkin's G form, I feel it makes more sense in OGRE 2. There's a whole purpose to it.
I was there, Leon.
We'll get to the cutscene in a minute. The remake just kind of loses.
As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
All right. We'll do this your way for now.
Yeah, boy. Let's go. Yeah, so anybody who's seen RE2 make but hasn't seen OG RE2, be worth sticking around for a little bit so we can see the origin of Birkin in the original. Then I can explain the purpose of it. Because it's good, I like the design. RE2 is a pretty decently thought out idea. Come on, Emily, you're not fooling anybody. We all know you're a Mr. X kind of girl. Some of that. Thank you. The design, there's a point to the design in the original that's lost in the remake. And I'll point it out when it becomes relevant, which will be in a few minutes. Emily'd never give up back punches for me. Let me see, valve handle. Probably worth putting this away right now, actually. Leon and Cloud. Oh, if only I was a Japanese pretty boy. There's good spy work there, Ada.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
I don't think she wants to talk, Ada. I love that Ada is so much faster than Cher. Alright.
Don't move. You're the one who's with that pup, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
She's a grown woman.
Ada Wong.
Fun fact, Sherry in this game has more health than any other character.
Now I remember.
Specifically because she is slower than everybody else and has no way of defending herself.
His name is his password. Ada and Shaun.
Oh, thank you for the posture check, Emabeth.
How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible.
And welcome to the stream.
For the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's
Kids are fast.
He became one of those zombies.
All that sugar they have.
And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me. G-Virus? It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon.
Why would you explain this?
Even greater than that of the T-Virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Again, I have no idea how Ada and Claire make this leap of logic.
And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Yeah, here we go. The backstory. All evil deeds must be explained. This is Japanese media.
This way.
I love how in these FMVs the entire lab area is the same layout as it is in
Away from me.
the in-game engine when you finally get to it.
There he is.
I'm ready.
Come. Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample. Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
So that's the trick. Birkin gets primarily shot in the upper right torso and arm area. That's where his mutation is focused. The G-Virus possesses regenerative, like incredible regenerative qualities, and that's where it focuses. That's why the right arm is big. That's why it's the first part to mutate. It's why the eye is there. Entirely because of that. In the remake, he just gets shot a few times in the chest, and so the focus on the right arm doesn't have any real meaning behind it anymore.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body? The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this thing? Hurry!
The eye seems to be a weird trait of just the G-Virus itself. Like you can see there, like the mutation is primarily focused on the right half of his chest.
Fire! Fire! Son of a...
I think it's a cool detail, and like I say, the remake doesn't have that.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even
Hey, Amber.
virus bioweapon
Hey, dude, Amber.
including
You missed me explaining the purpose behind the specific design of the original G-Birkin mutation.
offspring. No. Too bad.
I appreciate you being here at all, Amber, and very much so the raid. Thank you so much. Let's get out of here. Hour and 25 since we started the stream. It's not too bad.
Ada?
Nah, I call it fast casual. Spiders. Bitch. Yeah, I call it fast casual. I'm not resetting if I do things wrong. Speed walk. I'm not resetting if I do things wrong. I'm not gonna, like, practice it at all. And I'm not gonna do it multiple times. I did get the valve handle, didn't I? Yes. Awesome. Mhm. Mhm. Alright, pick up the shotgun shells. Use the herb just so I'm not in caution anymore. Alright, let's go do it. See the alligator. There's always a plan. I always have, like, specific ideas of what I'm going to be doing at specific points in this game. That's not right. Delago's supposed to attack her. She was the one shooting into the water. Delago's supposed to attack her. Swear to God, Clem, if you bring up FF13 again, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna slap you in the back of the head. Clem, what are you doing FF13? Your luggage. That's fine. After Mega Man Base. I will provide you with Mega Man Base. Did I show you the Mega Man Base ROM hack that lets you switch characters at any time?
Leon.
Hey, how you doing, man? He is the Eggman. He's got the master plan.
Quietly.
I am the Eggman. That's what I am.
That's two I owe you.
Don't mention it.
I just found out. John's dead.
What?
Yeah, so I'm not playing Soul Hackers 2 because I haven't bought it, but if you're curious in seeing it, check out Mir,
The sooner the better.
cool streamer who is currently playing Soul Hackers 2. Well, you know, that's always a triumph, Mir. Making a note here, it's a huge success. Thank you for joining us, Emily. Always good to see you. You take care of yourself, you have a fantastic night, and we'll catch you later. To overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the zombies are dead. And there's no sense crying over every mistake. Just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. Emily! Night night, Emily. Small key. Oh, shotgun shells. Small key in B scenario. Alright. 13 shots. Should I do Portal on stream? Should I make... No, I shouldn't make that Redemption. To go through, like, all of the, Half-Life and Half-Life related games. Particularly because, one, I don't have Half-Life Alyx, and I'm not buying a VR headset for it. But at some point I should do Half-Life and probably Portal. It's been long enough since I've done Portal 2 that I've forgotten all the puzzles. And I never knew the solutions to the puzzles in Portal 1 because I never actually beat it. It's nice to play as adults. You know what? Absolutely. That's one thing I like about Strange Journey. One of the few SMT games where you're not playing as a teenager. You are, in fact, a trained soldier. The best of the best. Fucking love Strange Journey. It's so good. But if I do Portal 2, then I'm gonna have to do the co-op, and I'm gonna have to find somebody to do the co-op with me. And at this point, that's gonna be on PC because I'm not renewing my Xbox Live subscription. William. Four bullets left. Oh, that happened. Just get this. Can't forget the custom shotgun parts either. You know, I think we are making good time. Awesome. Custom handgun's great. Thanks for the lurk, mate. Yeah, custom handgun is so good that it's a viable weapon for dealing with Mr. X. That was surprising. I hope everybody enjoyed the custom handgun. Alright. I have not got a lot of healing. that's a concern. I skipped a lot of the herbs. On B scenario, wouldn't really be a huge problem. On A scenario, that final Birkin fight's nasty. Hmm. I look forward to seeing this area again in a later game in the series. You might be like, oh, what game's that, Chrono? And as any true Resident Evil fan would tell you, that game is Resident Evil Outbreak. You nasty. You okay, Ada?
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
Well, I'm going to go and deal with a couple of bothersome flies. You nasty. Yeah, let's do this. Do I come into your house and throw pipes at you? That was probably painful. Hmm. Da 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 da. Good times. Alright, I got some time now before the next cutscene.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on. Wake up. Come on. Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you.
You think a security room would have a first aid kit?
I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose
I'm not capable of caring about anybody. What about John?
Place together.
Who?
Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Definitely grab that. Alright, so if I can have this done in the next half hour, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Whee! Alright. Yeah, people tend to forget like a lot of the Outbreak stuff, but I think Outbreak's second scenario, he's just exploring this lab from the bottom up. And like, I think almost all of the entire lab is there. It's pretty cool. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Ain't no thing. I saw marvel and wonder at this animation work. Cool. Alright, let's go. Not gonna stop off in the liquor room because I don't need the shotgun ammo. I miss tank controls. I miss good tank controls. Like, people are always like putting down the original Resident Evils are like the tank controls. The tank controls are bad. It's like, no, the tank controls are fine. You should see bad tank controls. Shit like Countdown Vampires. Give me £20 and I'll do Countdown Vampires for Halloween. And then what we do is we nope. And then we go back in because it resets the positions. Even if you kill them, when you go back in, the positions will be changed to this new position. So there's no point in killing them there. It's a waste of ammo, and because of the angle of it, you're probably going to get hit by them. We'll see. Did you guys ever see the tech demo of this for the Game Boy Advance? Really cool. Yep. It only goes through the first few areas. And by that I mean, like, I think it goes up to like the basketball court. But it's really cool. Super interesting. Playable on an actual Game Boy Advance. Look it up sometime, Amber. It's really neat. You murdered my husband. I'll never forgive you for that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because the pre-rendered background idea does work with Game Boy Advance. It's like you don't have to create proper 3D environments for it, which the GBA could do, technically. It's really kind of neat. It was pitched as a proof of concept to Capcom, and Capcom didn't pick it up. It's a shame, but after seeing the RE1 GBC prototype, you can understand why. You walk away from me. I always loved that as a kid. It's like, oh yeah, the regular shotgun will take off the heads. Custom shotgun will take off most of the upper torso. Yeah, I always thought that was cool. Alright. So, if I don't take any more damage, it's reasonable that I could have enough healing items to deal with Birkin. Relevant quote. So Amber, you've been talking about doing your first playthrough of OGRE2 recently. Or am I thinking of somebody else? I might be thinking of Emily. Amber, have you done OGRE2? I remember you were saying you're going to do Chris in OGRE1 for the first time on Thursday. That's right, Amber, you've not done OGRE2. Probably worth noting then, Claire A, Leon B, and Leon A, Claire B result in different stories, different outcomes, and are both worth playing through, unlike RE2 make, where it's essentially the same thing. Just the difference is where you start. But no, OGRE2 leads to completely different situations, resolutions, character interactions based on who you play first. So it's worth doing both sets of scenarios. Leon A, Claire B, Claire A, Leon B. Yeah, RE2 makes scenarios that are basically the same. It's one of the biggest disappointments with it. Because like the specifics of the gameplay in OGRE2 are pretty much the same between A scenarios and B scenarios.
You murdered my husband. I know.
Like this whole thing here doesn't happen in Claire A.
G-virus, didn't you?
And in Leon B, he meets Annette in a completely different location, and the conversation has a completely different resolution.
Where's that
It's cool.
spy
It adds replayability.
You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background.
I have a GameCube-style Switch controller.
Specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend.
I've been debating hooking this up to my PC.
That can't be. I know her.
It doesn't actually have analog shoulder buttons,
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care.
but like, it's pretty cool.
Die anyway. What happened?
That's just a little aside. Bonk.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Yeah, as another example, like Annette dies in different places, in different ways, in Leon A, Claire B, and Claire A, Leon B.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
It's cool stuff and absolutely worth doing both sets of scenarios to
Hand over the
get
G-
two separate experiences, which is something RE2 Make didn't do.
Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Oh,
Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
G-virus. Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No! I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada!
So there is one bit here that I do like as well that the remake doesn't give you,
No.
which we'll see after this cutscene's done.
So, this is what everyone's been dying
So there's Ada's gun. No rounds in the magazine. Which creates ambiguity. If Ada didn't have any ammo, it's a point I've brought up before, Clem.
All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
It's like, if Ada had no ammo, then she was bluffing with the hope that Leon would give her the G-Virus. But the minute he said no, she had nothing to back that play with. In RE2 make, we don't know if she's got ammo or not, we have to assume that she does, and she makes the decision not to shoot. Which is far less ambiguous. Oh, you're already dead. Like, at the time, Ada was an ambiguous character. And as time went on and she came back more and more and they lost sight of what the original intention with her was, she became like, oh yeah, she's mysterious, but she's a good person. RE4 still keeps the idea somewhat. There we go. RE4 still keeps the ambiguity somewhat. In that Ada seems to be working with Leon, but then at the end she puts a gun to his head for the sample. And then leaves with it, but also gives Leon the opportunity to escape. And then Separate Ways comes along and it's like, I'm gonna give Wesker a fake sample. Which again removes the ambiguity of it. Like, was Ada somebody that Leon could trust or not? Like, would they ultimately be adversaries with a fondness for each other? Or are they just like actually on the same side? Alright, so here's the worst fight in the game. Here we go. Shit. No, that's not too bad. Got close there. And the fact that he got me in danger was very worrying. One thing I also really like here, I brought it up last session. If you look at Birkin there, you can see he's already starting to become the blob that is the final battle of the B scenario. Thank you, Clem. Like, it's really cool attention to detail, and it's one of those things that I really love with RE2. And that's Leone. And according to the timer, we've been streaming for a little over 2 hours, which means this could be my best time.
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
It is exciting, isn't it?
Goodbye, Ada.
Right, so that's part 3 of Resident Evil 2. I was debating doing Claire B, but I'll be honest with you, I'm tired. And I don't think I could make it all the way through Claire B tonight. And you know I hate saving during RE2 runs. Anybody got any more stuff they want my opinion on while we wait for the credits to finish? I'm so sleepy. I appreciate you sticking around this late, Amber. Really do. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. I hope you get to see Leon Claire B tomorrow. R.I.P. Paul Haddad. People rip on the voice acting in this, like, oh yeah, no, the voice acting is bad. I think the main thing, it's not that the voice acting is bad, it's pretty decent. It's that the dialogue is bad and dumb. But what helps it is that it feels like a B-movie horror. Or like a horror that's willing to have a little fun, a little cheesier. Which is definitely a big part of the appeal of this kind of thing. And it's something that Resident Evil lost as the series went on, and they started to demand it to be more serious. So like RE5 comes along and it's got this absolutely ridiculous plot. And you've got stuff like the ending where the final fight is taking place in a volcano on a lava flow, and they're being so straight-faced about it. And it's ridiculous. Alright, come on, what do we got? That's gotta be sub 130. 129.46. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. I don't know if that's a PB. Honestly, I don't remember what my personal best is. But, like, sub 130? Absolutely fantastic. I'm happy with that. Thank you, Magic. Thank you very much. It's not like I haven't fought inside a volcano. But I wasn't being serious when I fought in the volcano. Actual fast play if I've ever seen one? Absolutely. Thank you, everybody. Ah, good times. So, I guess we'll be back tomorrow with Claire B to wrap up Resident Evil 2. And then after that, we'll be doing RE3. Might have to leave RE3 till Friday then, because I'd like that to be in one session. But if I'm willing to split it into two, but the problem is, like, RE3 is not a super long game. I can have RE3 done in like 3.5 hours. What's the speedrun time? I think the speedrun time for Leon A is like 1:10 maybe. Which, like, to do it casually and be within like 20 minutes of the speedrun time, I think is pretty cool. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Let's head over to Speed Demos Archive. And see what the... Dreamcast time is for Leon A. No, I don't want Speed Demos Archive, do I? I want speedrun.com. RE2 on Dreamcast, Leon A. Fastest time is 1 hour and 26 seconds. Thank you, man. Which, like, within half an hour of that, I think is pretty good. For a casual playthrough. Of course, the point I'm at now with this, to get that down any further reliably, would require me to start optimizing the routes and the ammo and avoiding damage in a lot of areas and such. This is probably about as fast as can be done without actually starting to speedrun. Because at that point you are having to take on board a lot of speedrun specific strats. A lot of the optimization. No, I appreciate you being here, Amber, and thank you so much for the raid. Like, you are right, we are wrapping up now. We're gonna call it. So, yeah, we're back tomorrow. It takes a lot of tedium, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of repetition, and I don't have the patience for it. I said at the start of the stream when I don't think anybody was here, I'm at the point with RE2 now where I'm kind of bored of it. I've done it that much. I'm kind of bored of playing it. And to do it more, turn those off, to do it more, to the point where I can optimize a run for it, it'd kill the game completely for me. I wouldn't even end up speedrunning it. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to wrap up Player B on RE2. That will finish off Resident Evil 2 for us. Then it's Resident Evil 3, and then after that, the 10 years of Resident Evil gets interesting with the games that you don't see people play as much. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. After that gets more interesting. Resident Evil Survivor. Code Veronica, which I'm thinking we'll do OG Code Veronica on Dreamcast. And then Gaiden. How often does anybody ever see anybody do Gaiden? I'm sure if you search on Twitch for it now, you might find somebody playing it, but the numbers will be far lower than like almost every other Resident Evil game that isn't Umbrella Corps. I get that, man. I don't do multiple playthroughs of a lot of stuff. With stuff like Resident Evil, the only reason I do playthroughs, multiple playthroughs, is because they're doable in one sitting. It's why I've done Metroid Fusion as much as I have. It's why I've done A Link to the Past as much as I have. Especially in comparison to Ocarina of Time. Because A Link to the Past I can have done in 3 hours. Ocarina of Time takes me like 8. In fact, if we look up on Twitch, can we find anybody playing Resident Evil Gaiden? No, there is nobody playing Resident... Wait, 5 more channels. Resistance, RE3. According to Twitch, there is nobody playing Resident Evil Gaiden right now. So there you go, like, a game with nobody currently streaming it. How often does that happen on Twitch? With how many people stream? So yeah, look forward to that stuff. And Survivor, Dead Aim, Outbreak. We'll be doing multiplayer Outbreak, so like look forward to that. It'll be fun. Klim will be joining me for that. I think Star expressed an interest, and my buddy Kira is down for that. We just have to work out a time for it. I think it's 4-player. It's probably 4-player. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. So look forward to that stuff we have coming up. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for watching. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Back tomorrow with Claire B to wrap up RE2. I want to thank everybody who joined the chat today. Clem, Ninja, Teak, Mia, Flame, Star, Amber for the raid, Magic, Emily, Lappy. I think that was everybody. Like, chat is always the best part of the stream. If you were in chat, if you were active in chat and I didn't mention you, I apologise, but you were very much appreciated, because chat is always the best part of the stream. So thank you so much. Like I said, back tomorrow with more RE2 to wrap that up. There's nobody live right now that I follow for us to raid. And I'm tired. So what I'll do is I'll throw some shout outs for people that I recommend checking out. Magic, of course, is super cool streamer. Well worth checking out. Amber, who raided us, regularly does Resident Evil content, so if you want more of that, definitely check her out. Clemithy the boy, currently playing through Super Mario RPG. Flame, who has made a return to streaming and regularly does Code Veronica, so check that out if you want to see somebody do it better than I do. And last but not least, our buddy Teak the Gamer, who is due to be live tonight playing Dragon Quest VII Fragments of the Forgotten Past as part of his Turn-Based Tuesdays segment, which he has been doing for several years now, and he's been working through the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest series, alternating between them. He has made it through to Dragon Quest, Dragon Quest 1, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest 2, Final Fantasy 2, Dragon Quest 3, then Final Fantasy 3, so on and so forth. He's now on Dragon Quest 7. And once he's done with that, it'll be the big one. The one everybody loves, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So definitely check him out. Well worth a follow. And that is pretty much it. So, I don't think there's a huge amount of anything else to say. Other than, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day. And take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.
I wanna take you for a ride.